So Tiffany Haddish recently was in Zimbabwe, and she went to one of the grocery stores out there in Zimbabwe, and there's some people that got kind of upset with Tiffany Haddish for this video. Let's go ahead and roll that.
Hey y'all, so I'm out here in Zimbabwe, in Harare, and look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in a grocery store. Look at these organic strawberries. This is what I love. They sell sugar cane, and it is fire. They got the dates on deck. How much are these? $67. Wait a minute. The price is different, but it do look like it's expensive. Look at this grocery store. It's huge. It's absolutely humongous. In Africa, baby. Yeah. Believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it. Africa. Zimbabwe. Oh, they don't got me. I just like demystifying shit. Look at that. Look at that. It don't smell bad. I'm in the meat department. Look at that. Look at all that meat over there. Look at that. They got the sodas. They got a whole wall of alcohol. They got a frozen section. They got all the... This is... Come on. You can make tamales out of that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Unlike the grocery stores at home, they actually sell dishes. Look at that. I mean, some of our grocery stores sell dishes, but not the crystal cups.
Now, the controversy that people was upset about is what she was saying about the grocery store in itself. And some people was like, oh, well, she act like there's no grocery stores in Zimbabwe. Oh, they all think that we live in the jungle with the animals and all of that. And, you know, unfortunately, it's a big unfortunate. Unfortunately, some people don't have education about the continent of Africa because you come from America, you know, you kind of live in a bubble. You kind of, you know, America kind of teaches us to be isolationist, to be honest with you. And a lot of people, you know, even in the American country, don't even have passports. They really don't. It's only, what, like 30-some odd % of the population have passports. So from my experience in going to grocery stores in different countries, I've been to grocery stores in every country I've been to, whether it's Mexico, Costa Rica, Turkey, Kenya, South Africa, Ethiopia, just to name, you know, a few countries that I've been to the grocery stores in. And they were all just as nice as the grocery stores here. The service actually a lot of times were better outside the U.S. Number 3, you actually getting some organic fruits and vegetables, actually. Yes, you are outside the country. And the food prices is very economical against the American dollar. So she mentioned that sugarcane thing she had, said it was 67 Zimbabwean dollars. That was only 20 cents, actually. 20 cents. So you can actually go to Zimbabwe with your American money and live like a king or a queen in Zimbabwe. You can't live like a king or a queen here talking about buying 20 cent anything in the grocery store. They just keep it all the way 100. That's why a lot of people are moving to these countries. Quiet as it kept. And I'm not talking about just black folks. I'm talking about a lot of white people moving, Asian people moving. They moving to all these African countries because you can actually save some money and you can live a lot. You can live real decent in a lot of these African countries. Definitely from the times I've been there. Even if you went to Latin America, you got the American dollar, you can live very decent. And a lot of times the service is better and the food is better. The only place that I saw, at least the tourist area, was like American prices with Costa Rica. But outside of that, most other places I've ever been, it's been straight. So I can understand why they kind of felt offended. I get it. But the only thing I would say is just travel more. And Tiffany know better than that. Tiffany been in Eritrea. She's been other places. She ought to know better than that. You know. But the way to not talk like that is just to travel. And even if you can, start traveling with your children. Get them exposed. You know what I'm saying? Because like my little girl, you know, she's been to the grocery store in Kenya. She's been to the grocery store in South Africa. She's been to the grocery store in Turkey. She's been there, you know, and she bought things. So now, you know, we can have those talks, those experiences and things like that. Do that. Travel with your children. Travel. So they can have experiences so they won't be talking like Tiffany Haddish online. You know, education is definitely something that's travel education, I would say, definitely is fundamental.